Hello and welcome back. Um, this is Coolidge, and we're continuing our Let's Learn How to Play EU4 with Castile. I got some messages here. Regrettably, we have lost a trade dispute against Aragon, and that's because they stopped embargoing my trade. It also happens if I embargo their trade, which I probably should have done. But, okay. Death of a merchant. One of the greatest and richest men in Castile died without an heir. I can... He's a well-known patron of the religion and the arts. I don't know why I would gain a theologian, artist, or philosopher. I never choose that. It doesn't really make any sense that the merchant dies and then I gain a person. So I'm going to take that money. So I've got those CBs in the last one, which I'll probably want to use. I can probably... Nope. You can only fabricate a claim against things that you border, which in this particular case is Oran and Tamelkin. And I'm just gonna quickly go through these sieges. Okay, so my agent was discovered. What that does is that, see, he's got a slightly pink number, -10, -3, -1, and everyone over here doesn't really care because these guys are dirty heathens. But as that increases, they'll become outraged and get in a coalition against you. Alright. Hooray. About to finish both of these. This guy, I got 2 ships out of that. See if I can get some more. Nope. Well, we'll just go repair. And now it's time for the peace treaty. I'm at 100%. My peace treaty will be... I can't believe it should be like return cores, you know, but full annexation. See, it's going to cost me 150 diplomatic power. It's not like I have a lot. Unfortunately, that'll give me aggressive expansion. I don't know why. With England, it gives me +1. That's interesting. I'll send a man. Alright, so these are all Andalusians, but they're Sunni now. And, part of the reason why I get this is so that I can have missionary strength to get rid of this. Right now, Sunni has a -2% on the missionary strength, so I can't even do anything. They're just going to be Sunni. So that's that. Curious. both Austria and Portugal would take part. Well, let's check this out. So I usually sort by force limit modifiers because generally who I'm going to be concerned with are up here. Right now, Castile has less troops and less manpower than France. That's obviously a concern. But I hope to be able to go to war with them and use the mountains to my advantage. The other problem is that France actually has Orleans, Bourbon, Noise, Bourbon, Faux, Armagnac, and I think that's it. Oh, this one. Auvergne, whatever. They're all their vassals. So if I go to war with France, I'm really going to war with all of them. And each one of these can be counted for at least 3,000 men. So 3,000, probably 4,000, 3,000, 3,000, and 3,000. Or maybe it's 5 even. So I'm really going to war with a lot more than just 30,000 men if I was to go to war with them. However, I would have Austria and Portugal to back me up. And those are two very good allies. Unfortunately, England can't really do anything to bleed them. I wish they could. Oh, they changed it so if you're ever in another country in a winter, you'll get the attrition. But if you're in your own country during winter, you won't. The winter attrition, anyway. So mild winter +1. So this Provence guy is getting attrition. Ottomans, Can detach damaged that way. You can just go back to doing this. I guess there's nothing I can really be scared of, so I'm just gonna go do that. Protect the trades. And I'll just put these guys back to port. Their war is going along fine. France, your current war is +50 over England. England's not doing so well. Well, okay. Aragon is now in a threatened attitude towards me, and will take an alliance. Part of this is because they have +25 in war together. I can just take this now. Previously I couldn't offer an alliance because I had a lower opinion of them. And I have that because, yeah. Yeah, see, they're no longer rivals. Or we're no longer rivals. I can offer an alliance. That can be just as soon as I actually could get a mission again. So Italian ambition. I think this gives me some CBs for Italy. Oh, papacy. I am at the max, I think. Yeah. So I will spend that all on this guy, Norby. See, this interface is stupid. I have slight revolt risk because of Sunni, which is fine. I can't really go to war with England for this right now because it's occupied by Armagnac and not England, so I can't siege it. They've got pretender rebels up here. England's got some problems, obviously. Denmark. Denmark is also a nice guy to have kicking around. Just make sure that we're buddies. And I'll increase the speed. Sale of titles. I can get 64 gold, or I can get 1 stability. 1 stability is equal to about 100 of that. So, if I had a lot more, what I would do in this case is boost that. I spend that 110, which is increased because of my lower religious unity. And I would do that first because, as you can see, it's 160 positive stability plus 50%. If I do that again, then it'd be plus 100%. So I would do that the first time, and then I would get the free one to get it up to 2. That's typically how I do that. What is this? They're not. Like, this is the war goal. Portugal, because of my lower prestige, which apparently is lower than England. It's weird. Well, they got House York is on the throne now. They would have a noble from House York go to the throne. Oh, I can invest in new technology. With military, the only thing that you usually can use military points for is getting leaders, and also doing things like right here. Oh, because I'm positive stability, I no longer have it. But you can do harsh treatment, and it costs like 25 or something, or 100, whatever. And you can reduce the rebels for 10 years in that particular, and stomp them down. At least that only comes down now that when you can invest in one and it'll actually get up to over the amount. So like, that came down because I can match Denmark's. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so military, I usually just take it immediately. So that increased my morale. Oh shit. I should be... I say this right. So, that leader was amazing. And this leader, well, he's actually good. I mean, he's not as good, but fire doesn't really matter at all. Shock is in the early game, so it's actually pretty good. I increased that, so now I can build armories, and armories just increases this maximum manpower thing. You know, so if wherever I do it, it's okay. So I just did that. I just spent 50 monarch points. The problem with this is I lose prestige down to 0, and so I'm not going to take it. But you get an amazing, amazing leader if you pick this one. So I gotta cost some money, but I get morale and prestige. You can see that modifier over here, last jousting tournament. Yeah. Oh, you can now see the subject thing. So this is helpful for when you have colonial regions. You'll have that income, vassal income, and it just tells you how much there is. Okay. And this is where I always. Oh, I'm already sitting there anyway. But if I wasn't, I'll just do it a little bit more. I probably should have read that. Okay, so I always move the troops first and then I press that. Oh, York lost. It's weird sometimes, the succession war between Portugal and France. France used to have a relationship with them, but they don't now. So I don't understand that sometimes. Now I have more prestige than them because this Lancaster won. And so now my house would become the ruler of Portugal. And then I could, if they get another disputed succession later, I can press that claim. Pipe that down. Right. Yeah, I definitely want prestige to go up. I love a good story. Okay, so I need 7 men. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.